The owner of Celebrity Motor Car in New York, New Jersey. By the way, a friend of President Trump's, we learned last time he was on the show. Joining us right now, Tom Maoli. Tom, good to see you again. Thanks for coming on.
Good to see you. How are you?
All right, good. I'm good. And I'm sure the president's happy to cut this deal with China and, give them some breathing room and whatnot. What does it do for your business, if anything?
Listen, it helped immediately. I mean, consumer confidence is real, and but we still got to get rid of these 25% car tariffs because it's going to affect the consumer big time, and it affects their payments. And I think listen, I said from day one, he's a smart man. He knows what he's doing. He'll get it resolved. Everybody panics over these numbers, and clearly I understand. It's a confidence issue, but I think it's going to get resolved. I think he's going to get these car tariffs down to where they need to be, and he kind of leveled the playing field. And I think this will all get resolved in the next 30 days.
Where they need to be. Zero?
Well, listen, no, they don't need to be at zero because we do have a trade deficit that needs to be solved. But I think, I think the 10% range sounds like a nice number, and it's not that big of an effect on the consumer. And I think at 10%, the car manufacturers will decide to absorb those increases and not pass those along to the consumers, which is exactly what should happen here, because they're the ones that are making the billions.
That's a really interesting point. And we should kind of slow down for a second over that, because there's been this big back and forth, and because the president sometimes. Who pays the tariffs? Well, the importer pays the tariffs. We know that. Now, what happens after that? Sometimes they pass it along to consumer, to me and you, and then, or you pass it along to me, say it, I pay it. Okay, but then sometimes, depending on what the number is, maybe they eat it, right? Or somebody eats it along the way and doesn't pass it along to consumers. So you're saying you got to get to the right number where somebody's eating that tariff and not passing it on.
That's correct. And I think, I think that 10% range is the number where it should be. And I think, the big manufacturers could absorb that. They had billions of dollars in profits, and they'll just, it'll just hit their bottom line a little bit. But you're talking about a 25% increase. I don't think that the manufacturers can withstand that. I don't think the consumers can withstand that. But I think he had to raise the bar to such a high level to cause everyone to get to the table. And it's exactly what happened with China. Listen, he won the war with China.
I wonder, is that what you think? So you think, that's funny you say that, and you may be right, and I don't think we know yet until it's all over with, because there are a bunch of, like all the Democrats come out and say, oh, he gave in too much to China by lowering so much, but you think he won. How do you see this as a win? Right today.
Well, because listen, he never expected to get 145% tariffs. He just wanted to get them to the table, which is what he did, and he got everybody to a reasonable number. And he balanced the trade deficit better than it was. It's never going to be perfect. There's no perfect deal, but I think he did an amazing job. And I think America should be very proud of the job he did here. And I think he's going to do the same thing in the auto industry and all the other manufacturers around the world. And ultimately, it'll put the U.S. in a better position.
Listen, I mean, if he does, then he'll win politically, right? And actually his popularity has, tick by tick, day by day, it's hard to track, but it has actually gone up in the last week or so after having a tough few weeks, because people look at this and say, all right, well, maybe things are turning around, stock market's coming back and all the rest. At the end, he'll be judged, say, in your business about, how much we're paying for cars. So
well, listen,
will we have a better deal at the end?
That's right, and it's taxes, and he's already talked about tax cuts to offset this, and I think they're next. They're coming.
Tax cuts well, the tax cuts, it's just a matter of not wanting those. You mean extending the tax rates that are in place for people?
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to have tax hikes, because that could hurt. Even on the so-called wealthy, that could hurt your business, or it could hurt consumers.
Absolutely. But you're not going to see tax hikes. You're going to see tax cuts. He's going to maintain the tax cuts that he already has in place, and you may see further tax cuts to offset this.
So where are you now? So you haven't raised prices or anything like that, or you have?
No, we haven't raised prices.
When would you have to buy? When do you have to get it figured out by? There's got to be a timeline, right, on this kind of stuff.
Listen,
that's what your point is about the 25. You got to get it done at some point relatively soon.
Exactly. We're talking 45 days. This has to get resolved because our inventories in the ports that are sitting there, there's 45-day supply on the ground, and we're gonna burn through that. Consumers are buying cars as we speak. We're gonna burn through that, and then when we get down to zero and the new inventory comes in and it's tariff ridden, we're gonna have to pass prices along.
I think that's really good information for people who are watching, because Trump, they say 90 days. You're saying for your business, 45 days. So, about half that, right?
Exactly. And I think it will get resolved.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Good to talk to you again. It's good to get insight.
Good to see you.